Okay, here's the video I promised. It is now, wouldn't you know, going on 4 a.m. during the witching hours, plural. Anyways, yeah, so this video is dedicated to my beloved friend whom I adore all the way across on the other side of the planet, east, west, whatever it is, the Americas and the Australias. Yes, Michael, Disorderly Fashion. If you're into music, check his channel out, by the way. And he's like a truth speaker and gifted musical artist. Here's my one hitter. Isn't it cute? Little glass. A dear friend who is also a 23-year-old indigo who I crossed paths with a couple months back. We have had exact parallel life experiences, and we have become very good friends. And she's like the younger version of me, but with the attitude that I wasn't allowed to have when I was younger. So it's like, watch out, fire, fire, fire. So what I do is, here in Pennsylvania, they have legalized marijuana for medicinal use. I do have a legal, valid prescription through my physician, my doctor. I'm having issues right now with the state of Pennsylvania and their registry hoops of flaming bullcrap to jump through in order to avoid having to pay the $300 fee or whatever it is, because my income is below poverty level, so I qualified to have that fee waived. And now they're raising a big problem about sending me my card without some kind of payment, and wah, wah, wah. That's what I hear. Wah, 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 wah. Anyway, so what this comes from Cali. The strain that I have is an indica. That is what I need. I need both. Like, back in the day when I was young. Remember that song? Well, in Florida, like, even though we could grow marijuana outside, not legally, of course, back then, but, you know, you could, in the proper temperate region it was in the tropical rainforest of Florida, you can grow weed there. But we would set up things like old lockers or something, and set up like UV lamps and do hydro things with tubes and shit like that. And what I would love to do is these are the two strains that I want. I need a Kush, preferably a purple, and I need something like a Hawaiian, a gold, something, a blonde, like that. And I need an indica and a sativa, and I want to make a hybrid strain. And I want to use the same technique as back home in my young and dumb days which, thank goodness, it's way past the statute of limitations, in case anybody says they smoked weed before it was illegal or grew it or anything. Those laws didn't exist back then. So, anyways, this is called strawberry cheesecake. Anyways, my girl, she gave me this bowl. We gift each other stones and gemstones and rocks that we find naturally in different things that we are called to. She is also a visionary. She uses her intuitive, empathetic inner vision. She can see like negative attachments with people and different things like that, kind of like me. So this is, let's see, this one, refined cannabis infused with organic terpenes. Strawberry cheesecake, indica, something that I can't read because it's almost 4 a.m. and we all know about the energies this weekend. Solar winds, CMEs, solar flares, lunar eclipse, full moon, uh, all Capricorn, all Saturnian energy, all Cancer. So it's like water, sun, like sun, moon, water, land, hybrid this, like dark light, balancing both, making yin yang happen, right? Balance. And this is part of what helps me become whole again. This herb, which is a plant, for those who don't know out there, marijuana, cannabis, is an herb that naturally grows in the ground and is not artificial. Well, I can't really say it's not created in a lab anymore, but it didn't originate that way. And my problem now, since Pennsylvania has legalized it for medicinal use, so I am legal to smoke this. It is my medicine, and I do treat it as such. I never anymore, once I learned how to moderate things in my life, I was able to clip some unnecessary things and bad behaviors and poor choices. And I was able to moderate with things that I was struggling with and balance it out to where if I was, let's say, smoking a cigarette, I know what the chemicals and everything I'm breathing in. I'm very aware of that. But I'll try to counterbalance it, and I'll do breathing techniques, or I'll use CBD oil or something, flush it out with different supplements and water, and there's many things you can do to counter the effects that come with it, like the risks you take if you choose something that's maybe not so healthy. Like if you ate a big fat burger, greasy burger today, you might want to go veggie tomorrow. Just keep it in balance. You don't have to go overboard. But alcohol, opium, cannabis, ether, many things have been used medicinally by a qualified physician, or not, but hopefully. And if they're used under supervision with strict guidelines, and you're not like these quacks today, like from Florida, the pill mill state, where they have all these pain management doctors that don't take insurance. They only take cash, and it's $250 for the office visit. You walk in, complain about a pain in your neck, and you walk out with little blue, we street slang, we call them Roxys, but they're 30 milligram Percocets, and they're little blue pills. And they send you home with 240 to 280 30 milligram Percocets for the month. Get real. I mean, that's like sending a heroin addict off with a trunk full of dope and another one full of clean rigs or syringes. Nobody see anything wrong with this? Oh, they can go to the methadone clinic. Oh, so just create a synthetic copy of the same drug that's artificial, and then they can replace one for the other and then still get sick when they get off the methadone. And then usually 9 times out of 10, heroin addicts will take a benzo like Xanax or something with the methadone to get the dope effect. Broken, failing, not working. Quacks out there with your freaking diplomas on your wall and your stethoscope around your neck. Whatever. This change is going to take care of all the trash that's scattered that we have to clean up here. It's just the wind's going to blow the leaves off of the sidewalk back into the grass. Anyways, so this is some indica. This is my cool ass bowl. I'm in like 24/7 meditation till Monday because all this that's going on this weekend is affecting my sign personally, my planet with the most influence on me. my family, lots of stuff, and the storyline to this beautiful movie we're all in called The Matrix, starring all of us, you and me. And so, disorderly fashion. Here's cheers to you. Salud. Um, from your girl, Jen, the daughter of God. Morally immortal. Very nice. It has almost a citrusy taste, a little hint of spice. Like I want to say, almost like cloves. Not so much cinnamon, almost like cloves or nutmeg or something. Citrus notes. And the nice thing, this is really purified, and it's almost an instantaneous, like, inhale effects within maybe 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, blast off. And I don't mean blast off like how in the 80s and 90s and all that with the W and the senior and it's a gateway drug and all that, criminalizing a healing herb which is used medicinally can have very beneficial results. Anyways, marijuana is not a drug that's concocted in a lab and has all kinds of disgusting, horrific chemicals mixed in it. It's been stepped on and stomped on a billion times and trafficked in here and then been under, with the authorities for a while. And, you got some higher ups in some groups that they wear uniforms, allied with some higher ups in groups where they wear colors and they work together and in a partnership. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Either way, the addict gets sicker. The dope boy gets richer. The user becomes a sinner. And the authority figure is the trigger. So I like indica personally, my opinion for me, because I am that, like, I'm writing poetry, I'm researching, I'm analyzing, I'm studying. I have to have music on or something to where I can focus. And this allows me to do that. And also that a lot of it has to do with philosophy and theology and prophecy and transliteration, interpretation, lots of stuff. It almost opens your mind and expands your mind to the point where you can sit for a moment in peace with clarity and ponder. And wonder. And think. And calculate. And analyze. And research. And communicate with any members of your team that are on the same wavelength vibration to transmit and receive information. And Einstein was right. It's all relative. It truly is. Literally, figuratively, metaphorically, parabolically. What else am I forgetting? Oh, and in analogies. It's all relative. And it's all glandular, baby. I won't be sleeping. If anybody out there wants to help a poor a poor Capricorn hybrid horned sea goat serpent, devil card, tarot, Saturn, Satan planet, ruler, dark light, angel demon hybrid, dual aspect, bipolar. I mean, help me out with labels, people. I'm running out here. Not used to that. So I'll be up because when shit's going down like this, like I have to put my armor on and put my guard up and be ready and aware and prepared and set my stage and make sure all my ducks are in a row, because not only do things happen here in the temporary, physical, dense realm of 3D, prison planet matrix, Earth, Gaia, whatever. It also happens on the non-physical realm, and those of us that can see it coming ahead of time are more prepared for what happens there, because when released from the limitations of this physical suit that we wear, our bodies and our senses have been so manipulated and distorted and destroyed. You have to use everything you got in that place, because that place is way beyond more powerful than here. So, like, yeah, if I were to die tomorrow, or I got killed, or I lived a long life and I died at a ripe old age, whatever it is, you die. I mean, you're born, you live, you die. Boom, boom, boom. In other places, there are variables that come with that equation. And we're going to get into variables, equations, the difference between complicating problems and solving problems. And we're going to do that mixing in some cosmology, some astrology, some numerology, and we're also going to mix in genealogy and see how this ties in with family bloodlines, migration, emigration, language, blah, 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 blah. I could see everybody right now like, unsubscribe. I wake up tomorrow, or not wake up because I won't be sleeping. That's right. Oh, that's it. What's sleep? What is that? I forget. Anyways, yeah, so tomorrow, like, I'll go to record the video and upload it, and I'll go to my channel, and it'll say 0 subscribers. Keep me entertained. Anybody that's up tonight, oh, I would love it. Like, anything funny, music, even just like, interesting to know news, not trending mainstream media news, but news we'd be interested in, like headlines of stuff maybe you found out today, or experiences you had, or do something funny, or music or art, or share something. Or like, if you're going to be up tonight, I'm not asking a favor. If you're not going to be up, don't bother with it, obviously. Like, no worries, no harm, no foul. Not going to, stress over it. If you are up or will be or are planning to, please do. That's awesome. So, indica, strawberry cheesecake, 2 hits on my 1 hitter. And I'm feeling like a freak on a leash who took her noose off. Feeling like I have no release. Well, now I do. How many times have I felt disease? You don't even want to know the number. Like, nope. This freak took her noose off a long time ago. Hopped that fence, became the black sheep of the herd, because she didn't want to be a sheep of the herd with the same mentality, being herded and prodded, climbing blindless, aimless, wandering over and toppling over one another, all identical copies of one another, couldn't tell one apart from the other. Man, you hop that fence and go out into the pasture of green grass and trees and, oh yeah, but wait, that forest gets real dark at night and there's no light out there, and yeah, there's a lot of things that can see in the dark. A lot of things that go bump in the night. So you better have some real keen senses of hearing, sight, smell, sound, taste, things like that, or inner vision, intuition, because I have a feeling come the very near future we're going to have to rely more on our senses than our physical capabilities or abilities. How to interpret that, I don't know. I was just guided to say it. So now I'm really not going to hesitate anymore, and I'm not going to doubt myself. When I get messages, if I'm guided to share them, I'm just going to do it, and I'm not going to try to rebel anymore, be defiant and procrastinate and then worry and stress and get anxiety and then can't pick between a million topics, so nothing gets done. That's great. No. If it comes to me, I'm just not going to fight it. I'm just going to pick up this freaking plastic electromagnetic death dealer in front of me. It's sucking my life force out of me right now, and yours because you're watching it, FYI. If you're doing a good deed here on the internet, though, it's probably worth your while to continue and make that expand into the internet web. If you're seeing the headlines on what's trending and you're posting pictures of what you cooked for dinner and playing computer games on social media and checking up on what Carly's doing with Ricky and Bobby's with Joni and you're probably not making the best choice right now. And that's just Jen, from me to you, person to person, woman to woman, woman to man, to child, to adult, to elderly, male, female, doesn't matter, race, color, species, I don't care, it's for everyone. Just remember one thing. The unseen is always, not sometimes, not possibly, always, done deal, always more powerful than what is seen, which is perceived with the eyes, or heard with the ears, or here in the temporary, physical realm. Okay? I love you guys. I hope I see some of y'all tonight. All right, XOXO. Peace.